Oh man, it's a blessing to get on the main card. I'm ready now. I'm ready to believe in myself. I'm ready to take over. When you're hot, you're hot. Why are you looking tough? You're not a tough guy. You're a nice guy. Oh, it's good to be back, baby.
I think he's going to come at me, he's going to try to knock me out, and I'm going to try to wear him out, pick him apart, and then put him away whenever he gives himself the opportunity. But I do see it being a possible 3-round war, and he is a durable, tough guy. Despite all the trash and stupid stuff that he says, he's durable and he's tough.
Mr. Michael Perry.
Let's go, Mike.
I got that dragon breath right now.
170 and a half.
What more can you want out of life, man? Here come the big guy right now, DC. Sub champ.
Paul Felder.
170.
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 226. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, Vegas? Welcome to the weigh-ins. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Paul Felder versus Mike Perry. Official weight 170.5 for Mr. Perry. Official weight 170 from Mr. Felder. Mike Perry versus Paul Felder, ladies and gentlemen.
A good evening to you from a sweltering fight capital of the world. Lightweight contender Paul Felder was getting ready for a co-main event in Boise, Idaho next Saturday, but the call came in for this short-notice, high-profile welterweight opportunity tonight as he takes on fellow striker and crowd pleaser Platinum Mike Perry. While the stars are out tonight, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson inching closer to a return. There's the UFC Hall of Famer Matt Hughes alongside as well, and of course the Hall of Famer, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, here for International Fight Week. It will be the first UFC welterweight appearance for Paul Felder. He is the slight betting favorite here tonight, as you see there. Perennial crowd pleasers Paul Felder and Platinum Mike Perry have made their way to Vegas for International Fight Week.
I think we're gonna be the savage fight of the night. I'm gonna come forward, tuck my chin, bite down on my mouthpiece, and throw some leather.
More than willing to trade with any opponent, Platinum Mike Perry has scored 4 finishes since his UFC debut in 2016.
I'm always going for the finish. If I put my hands on your chin, you're going to sleep.
The Irish Dragon has scored consecutive knockouts of Alessandro Ricci, Stevie Ray, and Charles Oliveira, all serving to set up this short notice opportunity up at welterweight against Perry.
So they focused on having him reach with his lead leg and then pull that back leg behind him so he can get his weight underneath it, sit on his punches, and not be off balance. Felder said, "This is for Aunt Claire and Uncle Phil."
But Felder can make a major statement tonight in this first welterweight start.
And it's entirely possible that he was cutting too much weight and diminishing his performances inside the octagon. I mean, Paul Felder is a big guy.
You see Felder, no problem with that 170-pound weight class. Slight reach advantage for Mike Perry of half an inch.
Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, Platinum Mike Perry. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Paul, the Irish Dragon Felder.
Already a big cut on the forehead of Paul Felder.
That was the first punch that Mike Perry threw. Apparently it was a headbutt. We're going to get a chance to see that in between rounds.
And maybe both guys are cut.
Be careful, that elbow, great elbow by Mike Perry. He throws a ferocious left elbow on the break. Oh, and there's a right elbow. He hurt Paul Felder with that.
I kind of got away from my fundamentals. So when I got to New Mexico, I got back to my fundamentals.
Nice right hand by Felder over the top. Oh, he hurt him. Felder can take it.
Perry's. And this is what we were talking about. These guys are going to be winging elbows, slicing each other up.
Very nice counter right hand there by Perry.
Good hook. Watch that left hook. Felder's starting to find it. He's getting the timing for it.
There's that stall.
That was very
Big
nice.
uppercut.
That hurt the leg. When you eat those shots to the knee like that, it makes you think.
Nice low calf kick as well. Felder getting loose.
He talked to us about his hips and his knees, the back leg being a little bit too stiff. Sometimes you get in your own head a little bit.
Well, it's going to take him a while. A nice elbow on the break again.
Isn't he good with that,
yeah,
Joe? Goodness, that's heavy.
Final seconds of round one. Good body shot from Perry.
Beautiful spin by Felder. Oh, what an exchange.
Nice shot. Look at him run his feet. Good defense, though. I mean, this fight starts out for the fans with blood and a pure headbutt right off the bat, like two cars crashing into each other. Then they start slicing each other up with some elbows.
Seemed like he couldn't even fight for an underhook right there as Perry picks him up and slams him back down.
That was just pure strength right there with that takedown.
Felder right back up to his feet.
Could have hurt his arm on the spins, too, maybe.
Oh, he got hit with a big elbow.
Perry's been landing those the whole fight.
And that is a welterweight elbow from Platinum Mike Perry. 90-plus seconds gone by round two. Felder attacking that lead leg.
But he's using more jabs than he's used the whole fight.
Perry lands an uppercut and opens a huge cut on Felder.
I want you to stop right there.
And you can see Felder.
Stay there.
Wow.
Come here. What do we have, mate?
Was that, the cut is not something I would be concerned about right now.
Okay, let's go. We're back on the fence.
It was a good try. He got the takedown, and that's what matters. It wasn't absolutely beautiful, but it was still a nice takedown.
Got to admire the toughness of Paul Felder, but he is wearing a mask of blood right here. They exchange elbows in the clinch.
Here's what I need, Paul. I don't need big spins and moves of that nature. I know. I understand. Breathe. Okay, listen to me. Yeah.
So Felder has confirmed that he does have a broken arm. And let's take a look at this. This is Mike Perry taking him down. I mean, that is just strength, folks.
Don House did what he could with that cut of Paul Felder, but Perry attacking that area yet again.
Felder wants to throw that arm, but it hurts. Ooh, goodness, he's tough. Keep throwing it. Perry, to me, looks very sharp like he did in the first couple fights we saw in the UFC. He's back to having some fundamentals, and he's back to what he started as. He kind of got away from what he did best, and you're seeing it again in this fight.
Well, he got caught with another left hook.
Ooh, he landed that elbow. That was a counter elbow by Felder.
I don't think he's aware, or maybe his corner's not aware. Oh, threw an uppercut there, even with that hand.
But a beautiful right from Perry split the guard of Felder and reopen that cut.
He's essentially grappling with one arm here. And you can see it real clearly there. These are nasty knees. And he is really driving those home.
He's an 8-point striker. Everything's hard. Crowd trying to get behind both of these warriors here.
Felder letting it all hang out. How about the toughness of Felder in this fight? Unbelievable. Oh, stop throwing that. Goodness. What a fight.
And an appreciative crowd here in Vegas.
Now here's the beginning of the very first moment of the fight. A headbutt causes a cut for both men. And here's a nasty left hook that caused a huge gash over the right eye. Here's a straight right hand in the third round. Just a great fight, a great brawl.
For the winner by split decision, Platinum Mike Perry.
You don't even know what it means to me to be here on Fight Week, International Fight Week, with the best fighters in the world. This is a dream since I was a baby.
We have seen improvements in you, and this was an excellent example of controlled aggression against a really technical fighter.
Thank God for the tenacity and the toughness, the will to overcome that he's given me in this life.
Mike Perry, ladies and gentlemen.
Mike, congratulations this evening. It was not an easy one, man. You guys were going in there and trading bombs and busted up. Give me an idea what you're feeling like right now, emotionally and physically.
I don't know how slow the fight was. I don't know how good we did. I'd like to watch it. I know there was lots of blood, and hoping we got fight of the night.
Give us an idea kind of what you see for the future of Mike Perry.
Main events. That's what I see in the future because, you know, even after a rough fight like that, I feel I could have went 10 more minutes. I'm ready for 25-minute fights. I hope that was a good show, man. This is what I do it for. I want to leave some videos in history that people are going to watch 100 years from now and enjoy.